Oh, what to say about today's band? So, Dinosaur Jr., um, they were a band that actually formed in like 1984. The lead singer, I think his name's Jay Miskus or something like that. I'm always wrong about those things. He had been with a band, I think it's called Deep Wound in 1982. But he was heavily influenced by the classic rock and the prog rock of like the 60s and the 70s. And it shows in his music. But the influence that this guy had on what eventually became grunge is massive. It's hard to understate like how many bands this guy influenced. He was from Massachusetts, which had its own unique sound. Massachusetts had a very they were different than the rest of the country. Think of like the Pixies or the Mighty Boss Tones. Massachusetts was doing this very different sound than the rest of the country. Where I'm from, look, we would have like southern rock and rockabilly, they would call it sometimes. California had its own thing going, like Blink 182s and Red Hot Chili Peppers, things like that. But Massachusetts had a very unique sound. So Dinosaur Jr. Now, if this song, "Feel the Pain," came out in 1994, so it's a little bit like into the grunge scene when grunge was like at its peak, probably. But it's a really good song, and like the timing of it's weird, the structure of it's weird, but it somehow works. It's not like a deep lyric song, but it's just a cool jam. So let's take a listen to "Feel the Pain." It's one of those high lows, like the slow, and then you pick up, and then slow, and pick up. The guitar is wicked in this song. I love those changes. I love the off-kilter, man. It's great. It's good drumming, too. Hell of a golf game. killer drum.
us yet again. About as close as we've been. Hey, now take it back. Get off the attack. Trailing on your scene. Just try and keep it clean.
I mean, come on. I mean, that's a cool song, man. Like, it's really good, like unusual. I like the fact that Dinosaur Jr. really stuck to his guns. He never changed from what he really was. So he kind of brought in literally the entire grunge movement with his earlier work than this. This was kind of the culmination. Few years later, they just disbanded and never played as Dinosaur Jr. again. But his influence is felt like to this day. It's still a good song. The guitar in this thing is just wicked, and the drums are really good too, like awesome. This is a song I don't think your dad showed you, even though he probably should have, because he underestimated the influence that this song had. It's one of those things, and I think I did too, actually, because I think this is one of those things like you look back and your hindsight is 20/20 on the song. That is definitely a 10 out of 10.